Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex Molina93 here. Today is going to be my reaction to Angry Video Game Nerd Michael Jackson's Moonwalker episode 63. And this was requested by Jerry McCorney, so a big shout out to you, buddy. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. January 7th, 2009. Wow. He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty game that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diary and dump in his ear. He'd rather eat a rotten asshole, a roadkill skunk, and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. Cool artwork though.
Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
I've seen
right
that
off
game
the
before.
bat, you want to laugh. I know you do. But think back to the 80s when everybody was into Michael Jackson. Sure, now he's a subject of joke and ridicule, but you gotta remember, I think Dave Chappelle said it best, he made Thriller.
Yeah. Now I have the 25th anniversary
Thriller.
and also that.
Back then, there weren't
vinyl
too many
version
video
looks
games
cool,
where
though.
you can play as a celebrity, so that's why it was a big deal. It was based off the arcade game of the same name, which was based
The
off
arcade
the
looks
movie
kinda
of the
fun,
same
though.
name. It was one of the first games that attracted us to the new Sega Mega Drive, known as the Genesis.
I
in
love the
North
design
America.
now, the Model
NES
1.
players like myself looked on with envy when this sexy beast hit the scene. It was black, it was round, and it said
I like the
16-bit
Sega Genesis
right
Model
on the
1.
front, like in your face, bitch!
Yeah.
Moonwalker was one of the first Genesis games I ever played. At the time, I thought it was awesome, but other than the novelty of it being Michael Jackson, there wasn't really anything too special about it.
Woo!
The only question is, are you bad? Are you bad?
Really, really bad.
Let's find out. As it begins, Michael flips a coin in the jukebox and Smooth Criminal starts up. So all
Yeah.
you do is go around, kick
Sounds very
fairy dust
catchy.
at people, and
For a
rescue
Sega
kids.
Genesis game, it
Yeah,
sounds
you
very
can't advance
catchy.
the next level
Sounds
until
cool.
you get all the kids. Now, I know what we're all thinking here, but really, that's all it is. You're just rescuing the kids.
Yeah, that's weird.
Michael! Michael!
Michael!
But who are these kidnappers, and why are there so many kids?
I don't know.
Why do they all look the same? And why do you have to open doors, look in windows, and spin bushes open to find them? Couldn't
Lazy
there be
design.
a better way? That's the main problem I have with this game, is how redundant it is. You can't skip any doors, because if you go through the whole stage and miss just one kid, you have to go back.
Yeah,
And
it
of
is
course,
so
you're not
random.
gonna remember which door you didn't open, so you gotta open them all again. You have no
yeah.
choice but to stop and check every single door, every single window, and leave no stone unturned, quite literally. Most of the later stages don't even follow a linear pattern. They don't go from left to right or top to bottom. They're all over the place, so you're always going to be confused which spots you already checked. There's one stage where you're checking cars, but often there's a bomb in the car that you can't avoid. You don't even need to get hit by the explosion. The bomb itself hurts you. Even if you check the same car twice, there's another bomb. You
Yeah,
have
that is
no
so
choice
random.
but to check every car. So the only way to avoid the bombs is if you played the game so many times that you can actually remember which cars have
Yeah,
kids
you never know
and
what's
which
gonna
ones have
happen.
bombs. I'm also not very fond of the kick, because if your enemies are shorter than you, it doesn't help. Like
Yeah, you
these
can't even
spiders,
duck and kick.
or even these dogs. They're such a bitch, literally. A lot of animal abuse in these games.
Yeah.
There's a variety of special moves which are kind of cool. Michael
I like
can
how
spin,
he
throw
flips
his hat, grab
his
his
hat.
crotch.
I mean, what is that? I I mean, come on!
Why?
Are you
Why
serious?
would they put that in a game? How could they put that in a game? It just seems by tapping
Oh
buttons,
my
you figure out all
God.
kinds of different moves that don't have any purpose. Like if you
I mean,
push
that
up,
is so dumb.
what does that do?
I agree with that.
And if you
Funny
hold the
what's
attack
funny, though.
button and D-pad in the correct way, then you can actually moonwalk. But again, it
Yeah.
has no purpose, and it usually results in taking
Yeah,
a
there's
hit.
no point.
The special moves drain your energy, and I mean a lot
I mean,
of it.
it is kinda
You can
cool
make
to do
everybody
it,
dance, which
just
takes
once,
out everyone on
but
the screen. But what's the point of doing that if it
a lot of
drains half
times,
your energy?
it makes no sense.
Still, it's worth it just for the amusement factor, and even
Yeah.
the dogs dance.
Even the dogs are dancing. Oh yeah.
There's also an invincibility move, but let me tell you how this works. Every once in a while, a shooting star comes by. It's rare, but if you manage to act fast enough to touch it, this happens. Oh man, he just changed from Michael Jackson to Mecha Jackson, the king of Robo-pop. It's enough that you're invincible for a brief moment.
That's cool.
But you can fly, you can shoot lasers, and you can scatter bombs all over.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is one of the most awesome things I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Only
me too.
problem, you can't rescue kids. I guess they don't respond too well to giant laser shooting robots. The navigation is a pain in the ass. In the cavern, you have to figure out that you can break the walls. If you didn't know that, you're kind of screwed. Every stage seems to have its own rules, but it's never self-explanatory.
The zombies.
It took me a while to figure out that I needed to go down these sewers. At first, I thought they were just part of the
why they
scenery,
added the
because
crutch?
when you push down, nothing happens. You have to know to do the spin. Each stage, after you find all the kids, you have to fight a boss. But rather than the boss just simply appearing,
I mean, it
Bubbles
looks kind
comes
of
in and
fun,
tells you where
but
to go.
I see
So
more
naturally, you
flaws
just
here and
follow
there.
where he's pointing. But sometimes he
From
points
what I'm
straight up or
noticing.
straight down. And you can't go that way, so you're never sure exactly where you're supposed to go. Finally, when you get to the spot, the boss appears, runs away, and then a bunch of bad guys come out you gotta fight. It's just like a little endurance round. But why can't this happen right after you find the last kid? Why does Bubbles have to lead you around?
I don't know.
While this is happening, there's no enemies to fight. There's nothing. You're just walking to the boss. There's no purpose at all.
Why
It's
they
like in
didn't just
Simon's
add the
Quest, when you're
arrows
walking
where
through
to
Dracula's
go
castle,
instead
and
of
there's
having
no
a
enemies
monkey
or obstacles. You just walk
joining you.
down steps and keep on going till you get there. It's a waste of gameplay. What's the point? Also,
know.
it's very specific where you have to stand. Like here, the boss
Another
didn't come
part of
out
me.
just because I was on this platform.
But
You have
I
to be
think
on the
Thriller-
ground. Also, this
No,
boss guy
Thriller
that keeps
does
running
fit in
away,
this-
even though you don't
in
fight
this
him,
environment
you can
a lot
still
more.
take damage if you touch him. Here, I'm just walking around, looking for the boss,
Yeah.
looking for the boss. Oh, here he is. I didn't
This
expect
gets
that.
boring.
Hey, I can't jump over him. What, I'm stuck?
I mean,
What
at
is
least for
this
that
shit?
part.
This is bullshit. God, jeez! And when you
What?
die during the boss part, you don't start right where you left off. You have to start with Bubbles again. What's the point of having to walk all the way to the boss again?
I don't
Where's
know.
the Thriller
It's just
Instead, it's another part
a
of me from the
stupid
Bad
design.
album. Why would they go through the trouble of including a graveyard scene in a Michael Jackson game and not use Thriller? I guess if you
yeah. I
do the dance
mean,
move,
Thriller
you'll
does fit a lot more for this than
No.
another part of me.
That's the Thriller dance, but where's the music? Only if I do the dance in stage 3-3, I get a different song, Billie Jean. Apparently,
Billie
some
Jean.
copies of the game have Thriller,
like Billie
others
Jean.
don't. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
At this point is where the game starts to get really hard. Look at all these zombies.
Yeah.
You think there's enough?
There's a
And that's
lot of
really
them.
fair
Look.
considering I can only attack one side
Look
at
at the
a time.
swarm of zombies.
The dance doesn't help because even if you wipe out every zombie on the screen, there's still like 10 times more on the way.
Oh,
so
man.
draining half your energy isn't worth it. Holy shit, there's so many zombies. So many zombies. Oh my god.
Wow.
just, like, stop. Oh, holy god, there's so many. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, this is so frustrating. Wow. Wow, you're breaking everywhere. Even the poster. You just unleashed your rage. Did you just turn into a cat? What the heck? Oh man. So there you go, guys. That is my reaction to Angry Video Game Nerd, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, episode 63. I thought it was a really good episode. I really did enjoy it. The crotch part was very funny though. I really did like how James was moonwalking while playing the game. That was cool. And the way he says to the game, "Are you bad? Are you bad?" Such a great song. And also, it was so weird how he turned into a cat when he unleashed his rage. For rage quitting. Because of the swarm of zombies. Oh my god, I mean. In terms of the game itself, it looks average at best. It looks decent. It doesn't look that bad. But it's not that great either. Neither bad. I mean, it looks kind of fun if you have patience, but some of the design choices, like having a monkey pointing out where to go, where the boss is, and also having the crotch and the moonwalk have no purpose whatsoever. I mean, I don't know what the developers were thinking when making these design choices. And also, by opening the doors in cars, you never know if there's going to be a bomb or a kid you're rescuing. I mean, that is so weird. Very weird design choice. But I do like how Michael throws his hat like Mario throws Cappy in Super Mario Odyssey. That's what it reminds me of. I really like how it sounds, how the music sounds in this game. I mean, for a Sega Genesis game, it sounds incredible. And the graphics look good. They don't look that bad. It could be fun at times, but it could be frustrating at times as well. I mean, the game is so weird. I've noticed that the arcade version looks better than the Sega Genesis version. I'd rather have the arcade version ported to the Sega Genesis than having a different version with some of the weird choices they made. But they didn't do it. Oh well. But anyway, I really did enjoy this episode, and I hope you did enjoy this episode as well. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you want to check out Cinemassacre, Angry Video Game Nerd, and the episode, I'll put the links in the description below, and better subscribe to him. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come for you guys to enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like button below, and comment in the section below what do you guys think about Angry Video Game Nerd, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Did you like it or not? It is your choice. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Peace, just like that.